Imagine you are sitting in a high-stakes corporate meeting, right? And suddenly the whole conversation just shifts into idioms and metaphors.
Oh, yeah, it happens all the time. It can be super confusing.
Right. Like imagine you are looking at a diagnostic readout for a high-performance motor. The sensors show zero issues, the telemetry is flawless, and then boom, total system failure.
Yeah, you were just left staring at a completely dead piece of equipment, which, at that moment, it isn't just an engineering problem anymore.
Exactly. It is a high-pressure communication challenge. So today's mission for this deep dive is to decode a specific set of technical discussion notes.
Yeah, we're translating 5 crucial business phrases into actionable insights for your next big meeting.
Okay, let's unpack this. Because in any technical field, the first hurdle is always dealing with that sudden, unpredictable chaos. The Nates use the phrase, out of the blue.
Right, which in a highly technical environment, it doesn't just mean you're surprised, it means your existing telemetry totally failed you.
It is literally like a bolt of lightning on a completely sunny day. Like that source example of the motor just dying even though sensors showed zero issues.
Exactly. Your predictive models were entirely wrong. So to counter an out-of-the-blue problem, you really need a hands-on approach.
Right, like the example of the CTO spending their whole weekend in the lab just, personally debugging the system.
Yeah. And what's fascinating here is that in American corporate culture, being hands-on isn't just about physical touch.
Oh, wait, what is it about then? Is it more of a structural thing?
Definitely. It proves you are a practical problem solver, not just a desk-bound theorist. By getting in the lab, the CTO temporarily flattens the hierarchy to survive the crisis.
That makes a lot of sense. You cut out the middleman and all those approval chains.
Exactly, dramatically accelerate the feedback loop. But, an organization can't run in emergency debugging mode forever.
Right, eventually you have to pivot. You move from defensive survival toward future growth and, well, beating the competition.
Which brings us to the concept of taking a long shot.
Like winning a wildly difficult international tender, right?
Yeah, exactly, that kind of thing.
Now, wait, I have to challenge this a bit based on how companies actually work. Isn't calling something a long shot just like a polite corporate way of admitting failure before you even start?
I guess it can function as a defensive shield for middle management to absorb failure. But if we connect this to the bigger picture, a true long shot, initiated by leadership, is a calculated mechanism for asymmetric growth.
So you were saying it is not just a psychological safety net.
Right. It is a low probability but exceptionally high reward bet. You aren't banking on a 100% success rate.
Ah, okay. Because if that bet succeeds, you completely disrupt the ecosystem.
Yes. If it hits, you raise the bar, elevating the entire industry's difficulty and quality standards.
It's like that new equipment model with the groundbreaking energy efficiency from the notes.
Exactly. You introduce a new variable that actively depreciates the value of every competitor's offering overnight.
So what does this all mean? We go from surviving these unpredictable, out-of-the-blue failures to taking long shots and raising the bar. Where does this life cycle actually stabilize?
Well, it stabilizes when you establish a new baseline of absolute trust. That raised bar eventually crystallizes into the gold standard.
Ah, the ultimate trusted benchmark.
Right, exactly like that rigorously proven safety testing protocol for high-speed rail systems mentioned in the sources.
Becoming the gold standard means you've successfully dictated the terms of engagement. Everyone else has to spend massive amounts of capital just to catch up.
Yeah, it is the ultimate market leverage. They are no longer competing against you, they're
Yeah.
competing to meet the standard that you own.
Wow, that is a really continuous, sometimes brutal loop of progress.
It really is when you look at it through that structural lens.
So these aren't just vocabulary words for you to memorize. They represent the actual life cycle of innovation, from sudden breakdowns to establishing new industry benchmarks.
Yeah, it is all completely connected.
Which brings us back to you. As you analyze your team's current projects, leave yourself with this final question to ponder. If your team's current work is considered the gold standard today, what long shot do you need to take right now before a competitor raises the bar completely out of the blue?